people. He's asking me for I can't be in the hotel lobby. This hotel lobby, you cannot be in this hotel lobby if you're black and you're in Colorado Springs. This is crazy, isn't it? So check it out. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look, they got a black man in Colorado Springs, so they send this dude. Look. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The one, he talks now. He talks. Yeah. Yeah. So a black man can't be. Pull a race car. Yeah. I'm trying to pull a race car, boy. So we got an Uncle Tom calling me, saying I'm doing the race car, but he hanging with this dude. They're following me around the hotel, you guys. Let's go get on the elevator. Watch this. They're actually following me around the hotel.
Well-known comedian Mark Curry was apparently the victim of the most standard kind of discrimination and racism that you could see as he was staying at a Colorado Springs hotel and was confronted and asked, "What are you doing here? Do you stay here? Show me your room card. How about your ID?" Well, they got to that part a little bit later. Here's a few more details though of what happened though, because he was there for this comedy gig. He was in town. And Eric Phillips, who's the CEO of 3E's Comedy Club, explained how this whole thing went down because apparently he does this regularly. He books many comedians to come in and do some shows. Let's check this detail out. So on Friday, the comedian and actor Mark Curry checked into downtown's The Mining Exchange, which is a Wyndham Grand Hotel and Spa, and he's accompanied by 3E Comedy Club CEO Eric Phillips, as we mentioned. It was a routine Phillips had done dozens of times since he opened the club in 2020. The Mining Exchange is where he sends all of his performers, he said. "I've never had a bit of trouble," he said. "Black, brown, Indian, Asian, no trouble at all." But that changed December 9th when this whole thing went down. Curry's Instagram post showed that while he was sitting in the lobby drinking coffee, he was approached by a man who we saw there, who identifies as John Cram, the establishment's certified director of engineering and security. And he asked if he was a guest. The employee had no identification, but was eventually joined by that black guy who was with him, also apparently a hotel employee. Now Curry, he's known for his time on Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I'm sure he probably wants to be known for other things than just that, from 1996. Walked into the front desk to ask about the Broadmoor, Manitou, and Pikes Peak Cog Railway. And this is how that interaction went, because as he pointed out, they were following him around. Here's more.
Sorry, sir.
I don't know who this man is. This weird man has been following me. I like to see some ID. I don't care. I don't know who you are. I like to see some ID. Can I see your ID? Can I see a name tag? Can I see something? So I don't know who you are. So I would like to call the police on this guy for following me. I don't know who he is.
One of our engineers.
Okay. No, he told me he was security. So just safety. So safety, you just follow the only brother in here, and you're gonna ask me for safety.
He's just asking for
what about
yes or no?
Well, let's ask all these people if they guess first, and then I'll show you. Okay, all right. Okay, well, I need you to ask them, are they guests first? Doesn't have a name tag on. He's filthy, dirty, and he's still got my man in the back. His accomplishment, I think he's gonna take me down. His boy. Oh my God.
Anytime you get called out like that and you show, hey, ask everyone else, that's maybe the point when your brain starts spinning. You go, maybe I'm the bad guy here. A few more details before we get to this last part, because Curry did leave the hotel. Phillips said that there were several occasions where the situation could have de-escalated, but things got worse when Curry approached the front desk again. The same person who checked him in asked for his ID. He said, I was there when he checked in. She just checked him in earlier. Why would she ask for his ID again? Phillips was confused by this blatant act of racism, which he apparently hasn't seen before. Because anytime I've seen someone first experience or see it in front of their face, blatant racism, they go, did you know that people will continue to ask the same guy for his ID just because of what he looks like? Crazy how that works. But Mark Curry was not done. In fact, he was done with this hotel. Watch this last part.
All right, 300 white people in the lobby, 300, eating and drinking. I sat down in the lobby to have some coffee, get out of my room, and this motherfucker don't jam me up. Ask me, do I belong in the hotel? All right, the Wyndham, the Wyndham, it's a Wyndham hotel. I'm out of this bitch. I'm about to get out.
Mark Curry left was. I feel like I've heard people that I know have been in these situations. Go to a nice hotel, and you're in the lobby hanging out, and then eventually someone says, are you staying here? In fact, you know who does this a lot was? Cenk Cougar. He said before, this is way back today. He goes, I'll find a nice hotel in Miami or something. He goes, I'll roll in. It's the nicest thing. Go to the bar, hang out in the lobby, read a book. He hasn't been bothered. Maybe he has, but I don't remember him telling us those type of stories.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say I've personally experienced anything this blatantly racist at a hotel, but it's just crazy that these folks had never watched Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I was obsessed with that show when I was a youngin'. I thought Mark Curry was hilarious. I remember watching him on either HBO or a Showtime special, and the first time I ever heard him curse, I was like, Mr. Cooper curses? What the?
I forgot that totally did to me. I was like, man, Mr. Cooper.
And so it's a shame that these white folks are not aware of our rich cultural history and tapestry, JR. I feel sorry for them folks, but yeah, I mean, this is the kind of thing that might happen, and it sucks that it happens to a celebrity, a prominent American. It could even happen to him. So just imagine what they would do to your average black person. And man, it's crazy because we don't think of Colorado as being on the Mount Rushmore of American racism, but we might have to review their application, JR. Colorado might be one of them states, boy.
Well, this is the thing. This is from my anecdotal thing, because my father stayed in Colorado Springs before. He's a blue collar worker, did stuff around the country, and from stories I heard from him, Colorado Springs specifically might be a bit of a hotbed for stuff like this.
Oh, okay, got you.
Maybe not necessarily Denver or anything, but maybe even those places, I don't know. It's everywhere, obviously in pockets, but as broad as potentially as this, it might just be the city.